Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is Coach Rob with 0 Hour Life Center. If you just seen this for the first time, uh, 0 Hour Life Center, we are a recovery community organization that helps people bridge the gap between treatment and living a healthy, successful life. How we do that, we educate. I put a lot of stuff on the Facebook page. I'm an advocate. I tell my story, my story through addiction, my story in recovery. And we offer services, recovery coaching, which I like to do, and we offer some peer support special services, and we hold support groups, um, and we do everything that's come to recovery, come to life. So that's what 0 Hour Life Center is. You can check us out on my Facebook page at 0 Hour Life Center, or on our website www.0hourfla.org. Uh, so I just want to talk to the person. I want to talk to that person that made mistakes. I want to talk to the addict. I want to talk to the person that's getting in recovery right now. 3 more days gonna be a new year, and um, there gonna be some things that you are try to achieve in the new year, or some things that you might want to do in the new year. So I want to talk to that person. Um, I want to talk to that person that um, tired of living the life they're living. I want to talk to that person that's tired of shooting up, tired of snorting coke, tired of smoking the crack pipe. I want to talk to that person because I want to let you know it is possible. It is possible. But the thing is, it all start right here. It all start right here because because this right here is the driving force for everything. That right there can change everything. But you gotta get all the negative stuff out. I remember last year, and I always talk about last year because in 2016 life threw me a curveball, and I sat there and I had to make a decision. Should I strike out or should I knock a home run? And I did not tell everybody what my decision was. I made my decision. I made my decision. And I had my mindset that look, this is not the life I'm gonna live. This is not the person I was born to be, and this is not the person that I'm gonna be. And I came up with 5 principles. Well, the 5 principles found me because the first thing I did was I renewed my mind. And then the second thing I did, I changed my life diet. The third thing I did, I found a purpose. The fourth thing I did was set a goal, long-term or short-term goal. And my goals wasn't really big goals. There wasn't. My goal was get out of jail and get a job. That was my goal. And my long-term goal was to help other people that have been in the same situation, and use my negative situation to encourage people that it's okay. Like I'm just like you. So that was my short-term and long-term goals. And then the fifth one was I know I'm gonna have to fight. And the person that I had to fight was me. It wasn't nobody else. It was me. It was me in the adversity. That's who I had to fight. But the thing is you can set all the goals you want to. You can change, you can make all the New Year resolution. But if you don't change your mind, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because you're going into a new year with the same old mindset. And after you change your mind and you got your mind set up, change your behavior. Change your behavior. That's that's what. That's all. And change the company. The company you keep. So I want to talk to the person that made mistakes. I want to talk to the person that right now is battling with addiction. It ain't over. It ain't over. You got a second chance. As long as you living on this green earth, you got a second chance. But until you make your mind up, until you say, I'm tired of hurting myself. I'm tired of hurting other people. then you're gonna keep doing it. If you gotta go, if you gotta go in that mirror every day, every second, and have that fight with yourself, you have to do it. Because you know something, you can do a lot with this. You can change a lot. This right here can make you a millionaire. This right here can make you very, very famous if that's something you want. But if this is still in default mode, in which is happening, it's in the default mode because that's what the addiction do. The addiction keep that mind in default mode, and it's telling you, keep using, keep using, keep using, keep using. That's default mode. You're just stuck. So until you start renewing your mind, that's why I've been hitting the 5 principles so hard because I know it works. I know it works. Don't get me wrong. You know what? Sometimes I go back to that old person. I start thinking about that old life I had. But then the first principle kick in. I start renewing my mind. I start renewing my mind. I start thinking about the good things. I start thinking about the celebrations. I start thinking about all my trophies. I start thinking about things I accomplished. And then next thing you know, I'm renewing my mind. It's over. Then I seek out. I let someone know. Hey, look, I had a day yesterday. I had a day today. Because I know how you feel. I know how you feel. It's a new year coming up, and you're gonna and you're telling yourself, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. You ain't telling nobody else. You telling yourself. You sitting there getting high, and you telling yourself, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm tired of this. After you get high, you come down. I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of this. You can go to any treatment you want to. You can go to any rehab you want to, but you ain't got this right here made up. If you ain't got this right here cleaned out, it ain't gonna matter. And if you ain't got that second principle, if you ain't changed your life diet, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The first two principles, renew your mind and change your life diet, are the very important steps in changing your life and getting in recovery and stopping the addiction. It's the first two. It's very important. Very important. Because you can't do one without the other. Because if you change your mind, if you get your mindset and you renew your mind, but you go back and hang with the old people that you used to hang with, you're gonna fail. Because what's gonna happen is their behavior gonna get on you, and your mind gonna start going back to default mode, going back to default mode, going back to default mode. And next thing you know, what a man thinketh, he would do. Or a woman. So I'm telling you right now, you looking at it right now. I'm not sugarcoating nothing. I'm not saying I'm not sugarcoating nothing. It is possible. It is possible. Because you know what happened when so many people get in treatment and so many people get out of treatment, where they fail at is the mind. And then the next thing they fail at is the old people that they hang with, the old environment, the people, places, and things. Because you know what? If I didn't follow the 5 principles and just said, well, I'm going to do one and not do the other, or I'm going to jump from 1 to 5 and renew my mind and stay in the battle and fight and skip 2, 3, 4, I was going to fail. But after you do all that, after you get past the first two, your purpose, you was put on this earth for a purpose. Your purpose is your passion, what you like to do. What do you like to do? Your purpose is your passion. You was put on this earth for a reason. And it wasn't to be a drug addict. It wasn't to be a prostitute. It wasn't to be a criminal. You was put on this earth for a reason. But until you get this right, you're not going to find that purpose. Until you change your life diet, you're not going to find that purpose. So once you get the first two right, then you find your purpose. Then now you got to set some goals. Well, you should be setting goals in the midst of finding your purpose, finding your passion. And your goals don't have to be, it doesn't have to be no big goals. It doesn't have to. Your goals can be something simple. Your goals are between you and yourself. Your goals can be something simple. Get up every day and don't use. That's a goal. But you got to have something to get you out of that bed every day. You got to have something to push you. You got to have something to make you move forward. In 2018, you need to have something to make you move forward. Because you might not be lucky in 2018. You might not be lucky in 2018. You're getting another chance. If you make it in 2000, it need to start now. It don't need to start January 1st or December 31st at 12 o'clock a.m. It needs to start right now. If you're watching this video and you are in that situation, you made mistakes, you are using, it need to start right now. Reach out to someone and say, look, I need your help. But if you don't change that life down, you reach out to the wrong people, you're going back to ground zero. So I didn't know what to say today. I really didn't. I've been battling this all week. I did not know what to say. And I've been sitting there empowering myself. I'm empowering myself because I want y'all to understand that life threw me a curveball. And it almost struck me out. But I took that curveball and I hit it. When I stepped out of that jail, my mind was set. First thing I did, I swiped my Facebook page. Changed my life diet. Second thing I did, I called one friend and let him know, hey, I'm out. I told him, I said, look, man, I don't drink no more, this, that, and third. He said, all right, man, it's cool. Now that's a friend. Haven't even approached me yet. Because he respects my behavior. And I respect his behavior. And then I set goals and I kept running. Adversity came, but I kept running. And then I surround myself with people. With good people. I have a phone call every night with my brother and sister. Every night. And sometimes we don't talk about nothing, but sometimes we talk about things that, and we talk about things that empower and encourage each other. I've been doing it ever since November last year. Because you got to work at it. If you are in recovery, you got to work at it. You got to work at it. You got to work at it. You got to be consistent. You got to be consistent. You got to be consistent. You don't let nobody take your recovery. 2018, don't let anybody take your recovery. And you can do anything you can do in your recovery. It doesn't matter if you went out there and robbed somebody. It doesn't matter what you did in your past. You can do anything you want if you put that to it. What they say about you on paper is not you on paper. Unless you sit there and you put that right in your mind. That ain't you. So you can make all these goals, all these New Year resolutions, but if this right here is not made up, it doesn't amount to nothing. Because you're taking an old mindset into a new year. My passion is to empower. My passion is to coach you. My passion is to sit on here and tell you and to let you see it can happen. It can happen. Yeah, they're going to be naysayers. Yeah, they're going to be people they're going to be the chatter. But you got to block it out. They can talk all day. But I'm going to tell you what bothers you when they leave. And that mind starts replaying what they talking. And you start believing that. That's what really hurts people and stop people from achieving goals and keeping New Year resolutions and being successful in life. It ain't what people saying. It's what that inner voice is replaying to you. Hey, that person said something about you. That person said You know? That's why renewing your mind is so important. That's why the five principles are so important. That's why the five principles are so important. Because I was down. I was down. On paper, they counted me out. In man eyes, they counted me out. But I didn't count myself out. I didn't count myself out. I had a battle. I had to battle with me. I had to fight myself. I had to fight myself. I had to confront myself. It doesn't care what everyone said. I had to come to realization. It doesn't matter what you say about me. It doesn't matter what you think about me. It doesn't matter. What matters is me looking in the mirror every day. Because you know something? Because when I changed, everything else around me reap the benefits. It ain't they changed and I reap the benefits. It don't work that way. It doesn't work that way. I seen so many people this year in 2017. I seen people I used to run with. I seen people that I used to party with. And I done seen them, I done seen their family members reaping the benefits because they have changed. I had some long conversation with these people and know their history. But you know something? They changed. They didn't change the people around them. They changed their self. And they invest in their recovery. They invest in their self. They put the work in their self. And I've seen so many Christmas posts on Facebook where they sit with their families. And I've seen it. But these people are going to meetings every night. Going to meeting every night. Dealing with their adversity. Fighting themselves to manage their adversity. And you know something too? They changed their life diets. And these are the people, I'm telling you, these people, they were like me. Partiers. But they changed. They changed themselves. So if you want to go into another year with the same old mindset and the same old behavior, you might not be lucky in 2018. Because there's something out there that's so deadly that they're mixing it in every type of drug there is. Don't play with life. Don't take the chance again. You might not be so lucky. You might not be so lucky. So, I expect you, the addict that's looking at this. I expect you, the person that made mistakes. I expect you to have a great year in 2018. I expect you to have some things change in 2018. But it's up to you. It's up to you. It's up to this right here. It ain't what people saying about you. It ain't that. It's you. It's you. It's you how it's how you feel about yourself. It's how you battle your depression. It's how you feel about yourself. That's all what depression is doing is sitting there beating you up, beating your own self up. Your mind is sitting there telling you that you're not this. Your mind sitting there telling you that people are looking at you. And your mind telling you that people don't care about you. And your mind telling you go ahead and hit that. It makes you feel better. But you got to go ahead and beat that thing. You got to go ahead and beat that mind. You got to go ahead and turn that mind to a positive. You got to get it out of default mode. You got to get that mind flowing. You got to put in positive things in your mind. You got to get around positive people. Because I want things to change for you in 2018. I want things to change for you in 2018 because I know it's hard. I've been there. I've been there. And I'm not counting you out. I'm not counting you out. So if you make that resolution or you make that goal, your goal should be new me, new year. New me, new year. So I hope everyone have a great 2018. I am expecting great things in 2018. I know adversity is gonna come, but I'm ready. I know it's gonna come, but I'm ready. I'm ready. I know it's gonna be there. Don't get me wrong. I have adversity. I battle with depression. I battle with the urges too. But you know something? But you know something? I fight. I fight. God has been too good to me. I fight. I fight. He would never leave me or forsake me. I fight. I don't lay down. I fight. So thank y'all for a great year. And thank y'all for sharing the journey with us in 2017. Um, it's going to be a great year in 2018. Please reach out to me because you know something? I don't do this just for likes and just for, you know, to get so many people to follow me. I do this because I want you to change. I want you to experience this. I want you to see the life that you had that addiction took from you. I want you to feel this. It's beautiful. That's why I do this. It's not because what people said and I'm trying to prove a point. No. Because if I'm doing it for what people said about me and I'm trying to prove to them, this is not a passion. This is not my purpose then. So please reach out to me. Once again, at Zero Hour Life Center on Facebook, on our website, www.zerohourfla.org. You can call me anytime, 352-765-4943. And I like to talk with you, you know. I like to, I don't call myself coach for nothing. I like to talk. I like to talk to people. So if you got that problem, if you know something, if you ready to change, you know, let me be your accountability partner. You are my accountability partner. If you ready, you can't do this by yourself. You need that person to say, look, man, hey, you messed up, but let's go. You need that person to say, look, yeah, you can cry right now. Go ahead and cry. But after you let it all out, you need that person to say, okay, how are we going to reassess this situation? How are we going to move forward? I've been there. I know what you're going through. You need that person. Don't invest your time in somebody that's not battling the same thing that you battle or battle the same or went through the same thing because they don't know you. I don't take my car to an electrician. I take my car to a mechanic. So it doesn't make sense to me. Reach out to someone that's been through it. And if you are recovering at it, you need to reach out to somebody out there struggling. Because that's the only way we can stop this epidemic. That's the only way we can stop this epidemic. It's you to recovering addict, and I said it before in 2017, it's for you to recovering addict to get out there and say, look, come here. I know what you're going through. Here's my number. Call me. Tell your story. Because you know what it takes. You're fighting it every day, every second. So let me close. I ain't mean to go like this, y'all, but you know something? This is Coach Rob. I empower you. This is how it got to be. I empower you. I can sit up here and read something out the 12 tradition, 12 steps. I can do that. There's nothing wrong with that. That's a good program, but that's not me. You know, I tell you the actual factual. I let you know what it takes because I know what it takes. I'm fighting there every day. So 2018, new year, new you. Start telling yourself, new year, new me. It need to start right now. And when you're watching this video, you need to start right now. So please reach out to me. I can't wait to hear from you. I'm expecting to hear from you. Let's go in 2018. We ain't playing no more. Because there's something deadly out there that's taking people out every single day. There's so many people dying a day. We ain't playing. So if I got to talk to you this way to save a life, I will talk to you this way to save a life. So hope everyone have a great new year. Be safe wherever you're doing. And we come again 2018. Hit you hard. And once again, you know something? I care about you. I want you to get over your addiction. I want you to stay in recovery. And I expect the same thing from you all. All right? So, once again, Happy New Year. And be safe. And remember, new year, new you. But you got to change this. Thank you.